What?
This.
Yeah, okay.
My gloves and my orange hat.
Yeah. All right, we're live. Can you guys hear us? Give a little text.
No, we're not. Now we are.
Give a thumbs up if you hear us okay. Do you hear us?
Oh. Yay!
Sounds great. All
Thank
right,
you, Kent.
Appreciate that. We're a couple minutes early. We just wanted to make sure everything is working. If you try to join us
Stacy.
one other time,
Vicky. Yeah.
it was a disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't done this much.
Didn't work. Yeah. So, all right, we'll get everybody on board here. Wait a few more moments. And okay, it's climbing. All right. So you can still talk amongst yourself, as I see you guys are doing here in the chat.
Yeah.
We're going to jump into some housekeeping issues. I have a big agenda ready to go here.
Thumbs up. Hi, Walter!
He typed thumbs up.
I know. That's what I would have done.
Hey, Walter, that little smiley face down in the bottom there. Click on that guy and you'll find all your little emojis.
Oh, you can type whatever you want. James Cash.
Hey, Jimmy. How you doing, bucket list buddy?
Walter. Jimmy.
All right. Well, it is that time. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, we're going to jump into a few housekeeping items. The first one is the chats I was just mentioning.
Yep.
If you, on your right-hand side, you can see that you've got a little chat bar at the bottom there. And underneath that is a little smiley face that if you click on that, it'll pull up a box. It should pull up a box for your little emojis. And if you're a member, you guys get to pick the fun emojis. If you're not a member, you get the regular emojis. And then beside that, you have the chats and super chats.
Sorry, I'll let him keep talking and I'll just continue to say hello to people.
Okay, that's fine. She's the greeter. What? That's a greeting. Welcome, Walmart shoppers.
I'm going a little bell to ring. Every time someone comes on, I'm going to...
That'll be a lot of ringing. Anyway, you can do these super chats if you'd like. Some are, if you want to donate a little money, which we would really appreciate. Fuel costs are getting more expensive, which we're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
And then we might be doing a little poll or a survey on here. Coming up here, we've got a couple questions. But first off, we'd like to welcome all of you for joining us.
And thank you.
Yes, and we're excited to talk about all of the things. And at the end, we're going to give away the Cinch bike. And that's going to be fun as well. So, but first, I've got a question for you guys. QR codes. You notice in the videos, we've been putting the QR codes up in the corner here, there, wherever. And we did that because we found that about 70% of you watch our videos on TV. And as you know, you can't see the links or things like that. So we created these QR codes to do that. So if you guys would just put a little thumbs up or something about like that. Or
thumbs down, yeah.
Or thumbs down if you don't like them. Let us know. Do you like these QR codes that we put in the videos? They are a little extra work for me to put that in there and then editing to put them in the right place and all that kind of stuff.
But if it works.
But if you're loving it, I'm happy to continue doing it. So we'll give you guys just a little minute to say yes, thumbs up on the QR codes or thumbs down on the QR codes.
Or you don't even take advantage of it, so thumbs down.
Yeah. But a lot of people do watch through the TV, and we did that to make it easier for you all.
Right.
So seeing a couple thumbs up.
Yep. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Should I make this a poll? Let me do that real quick.
Grady never uses them. QR code. Thumb up, thumb down. Walter, thumbs up. Mary, haven't used them, but no purpose I will. Good.
There we go. I just added the little poll up there. Go ahead and start clicking away. Yes or no. So you don't have to do the thumbs up. So I like Walter. He's typed it up every time.
Walter, you do anything you want.
You can do anything you want. You've earned that right. All right. The next question I want to ask.
New haircut, Barb. Yeah.
Yes, she did get it. Well, actually, she got them all cut.
Yeah.
And guess who did it for her today?
This girl right here. He helped.
Yeah, I had to fix a couple things, but
I got excited.
She got a little rambunctious, a little energetic about her haircut.
How about don't know?
So we promise we're going to try to keep this a little less than an hour. That's our goal. But Joe likes to talk, so. Anyway, one of the last items for our housekeeping is the social sites. So currently we're on Instagram and we're on Facebook. What we'd like to know from you guys is there any other social sites you'd like us on? We are.
And would you find us on them if we were?
Yes. We are considering, we're not happy with Facebook and or Instagram.
For obvious reasons.
For all the obvious reasons of censorship and things like that. And
thank you, Mary.
The good news, I got my little email from Twitter that I actually got back onto Twitter today. I don't know if that was coincidental of Elon taking over or what, but I was canceled on Twitter, and now I got the email saying, hey, you've got your account back.
Yeah, our account's back, yep.
So, well, that's good news. So we could add Twitter to the list if you want to see things on there. So
yeah,
I'd like to ask you guys, Facebook, Instagram, we'd like to cancel them, but if you guys love them, we'll keep them there. Yeah. And is there any other social sites or social outlets that you guys use that you'd like us to use?
That would be convenient for
you? Yeah, to share other information. Yeah. So, okay, and you watch that in case they come up.
Thank you, ladies, for liking my hair. I'm really bald.
Oh, is that the topic?
Yeah, they're all talking about my hair.
Oh.
Or nothing. Okay.
Oh. Grady says take your shoes away.
Grady, I didn't say that out loud for a reason.
Okay.
Watch yourself.
Go back on Twitter, Mary says.
I saw that. Twitter and Instagram.
Twitter and Instagram. Well, now that Twitter has reactivated my account, we could do that.
Just keep on YouTube, Grady. Only place I see you except YouTube. Hate Twitter. Me too.
Yeah, we hate all of these sites that cut free speech and censor you and all that kind of stuff.
Knock
like that.
You off.
And
remove your posts.
Yeah. We were canceled a lot.
A lot. I would get on Facebook and put stuff and then say, everybody hurry up and share before they take it down.
Yes, which they've done. So, and Jimmy, I know he's on here. He's experienced a lot of that himself, I believe.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for housekeeping issues. So we're pretty good. I said I want to keep that under 8 minutes. We've done that in 6 minutes. So now, what's going to be new in 2023? We're going to share with you what we're planning for next year. And you're going to like some of this stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's dive into that. First of all, we're going to be going to the Tampa RV show, the big super show.
Be there or be.
Yes. And we are, I can't share all of it, but we are going to be making a couple of appearances with some companies out there that has asked us to join them.
Sure, good. Yep.
And so we are going to be doing that. So we want to let you all know if you're going to be in the Tampa area or planning on going to the Tampa RV show, we will be there. What's so funny?
Sorry, guys. He keeps talking. I keep reading. Jeffrey can talk about cutting your hair too.
Well, my hair is easy to cut.
We can cut it. We can talk about that. We were enjoying it.
We should do it live. A haircut.
We should. You
should see how she does it.
Candace asked, when is it? It's January what?
January 18th, I believe, through the 24th.
But we'll get that out to you.
But we'll post that in an upcoming video.
Yeah.
When that is. But we will be there. We'd love to see you there. Yep. And this time, by the way, if you see us walking around the show, don't be shy.
Trip us.
Well, don't trip us. Come up and say hello. And because How many times do we see people last year saying, and pointing
Yeah,
fingers
we're
like
like,
that?
hi, we don't know you either. Come on over.
Just don't be shy. Just come on over and say hello.
Please.
We met a lot of you, but we don't know all of your faces. So come on over, and
Yep.
we love to meet people. In fact, where were we just recently? Somebody said, hey, Jeff and Joe, we were in a pistachio farm.
Oh, yum.
In New Mexico.
Getting another
a week ago.
25 pounds of them. Yeah. Yep.
And somebody walked up and said, so what's on the bucket list today? And we were like,
pistachios and wine.
Yeah, we did have wine and pistachios.
Yep.
So we toured something the other week that was on Joe's bucket list.
Your clue said January 21st.
Yes, that's when the bike ride is, which we're going to talk about here in a second. But that's the RV show.
Okay.
So anyway,
Why?
we went to this pistachio thing, which is Joe's favorite. And we did a bucket list thing, which you guys saw the White Sands National Monument.
Yeah.
And we went sledding in the desert.
What a disaster.
It was funny.
Man, I tucked and rolled so many times.
Yeah, it was funny.
But.
So anyway, that's the RV show.
Right.
We will be making a few appearances there at the show.
Let us know if you're going to be there.
Yep.
And when, please.
And don't be ashamed, or not ashamed.
Shy.
Don't be shy. Just come and say hello.
Hello.
And we're going to put a list out there on Facebook where our schedule is going to be
18th
once that's
22nd.
completely done. Oh, thank you. Grady. See, I said 24th. I was wrong.
Grady, Walter, you guys are always on it. It is January 18th to the 22nd.
Right. Now.
Good.
Somebody already brought up the bike ride in Tampa. You are correct. We have the bike ride in Tampa.
Yes.
And that is on the 21st. So we invite all of you to join us on this bike ride. We'll give you the details of this bike ride. I'm making arrangements with a sponsor who's going to be a part of it. Actually, a couple sponsors are going to be a part of it.
It's going to be fun.
All the details aren't completely done yet, so we're going to hold off on that. Where the ride is, it's narrowed down to 3 different locations. So one of them I kind of like. It's kind of going down through town.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, and then another one is a little bit north of town, going through a little area. And by the way, the downtown one is also going to go through Ybor City area.
Which is cool.
And but we'll see. We're working on a few other locations because we potentially could have a large group. We are going to have a sign-up sheet, and then I've got to submit that. And depending on the size of our group, we may have to submit a permit to do this collective bike ride thing. City of Tampa has these certain rules. So anyway,
rules are made to be broken,
which we do a lot of. As I see in her videos.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the bike ride. Now,
next,
our route for 2023. We just want to give you guys a big heads up. We are going to be basically doing the Midwest and the entire East Coast. So we're not sure if we're going to go up the East Coast, come back down through the Midwest, or go up the Midwest, come down through the East Coast. We haven't decided that yet. We are still trying to set our rocks. And our rocks for 2023, they're going to be like the Hershey Show, a couple big rallies like the Grand Design Rally, the Moride Rally, and Lippert.
My brother's getting married.
Yes.
Woohoo! They're in New York.
A couple of weddings that we got to plan.
Yeah.
So those are going to be our rocks. So we're going to put those in the calendar, and that's going to help determine where and
fall foliage.
Yes, that's a big one.
Huge.
Where we're going to do the fall foliage.
Yeah.
And that kind of ties into one of the other things we're going to talk about.
Guess what?
What?
Tell them.
Oh, you want me to tell them? I thought you were going to.
I just read and talk to people.
So
we're excited about this. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
We're doing something new in 2023. So obviously, the name of the channel is My Bucket List Day.
And we try to do the best. There's so many things that we want to do and want to cover. And then we get to these places and we find out there's so much more than we even anticipated. And Jeff's really good at doing a lot of research on it. And I'm getting better. I'm trying. So this is where we are.
Right. So what's happening in 2023, we've got something new. And go to the website. Not yet. You will be going to the website. We'll let you know. We're going to have a page on there that you can go in and you can fill out and put in your bucket list item or something you think we should be doing as a bucket list item.
Yeah.
And we're going to invite you to join us on one of those items from time to time.
If you suggest it and you're there and we're going, let us know.
You're going to be kind of our host, our travel guide.
Because again, a lot of times we get to so many different places, and I learned so much this year from Jeff because he'd done a lot of the route last year.
Yeah.
You know, what to do, what not to do, other little things that we probably wouldn't have covered, you know, if we just read through pamphlets or talk to the locals, man. That's always the best. So we want your input.
We not only want your input, we want you to join us.
Yes.
So if there's things like kayaking the river or paddleboarding or zip lining.
Somewhere, right.
Or skydiving, which I don't know if they'll let me do. I think I'm too heavy for that.
I want to so badly.
I'm happy to throw her out of an airplane. Happy to do that and watch
without a parachute or wings, mind you.
No, I should have a parachute. I'd strap you to
somebody
somebody
else. Put it around
my
neck.
No, I'd strap you to some big hoop guy like.
Happy Halloween! Yeah.
She's all in for that.
Not a rock around my neck.
Oh, you mean like the real guy, the Dwayne Johnson guy? No,
Moving on.
I was going for the rock. Anyway, so hope you guys are excited about that.
We are very excited. We're excited to see you out there and about and hear about some really cool things that we should add to our list because it's
and it gives us a chance to meet you guys and to experience things that you know of or that you've been wanting to do in your area. So we're excited about that. And I should probably give you a little bit of background of that.
Life insurance. Grady, cut it out, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got to renew that.
I have a couple of.
At any rate,
you're out of it.
So the reason we did this is several people have approached us and said, hey, you guys should do a huddle like Todd and Sheila do or a meetup or whatever, like a lot of the other channels do.
Right.
And yeah, we could do that, but a lot of people do that.
Right.
So we thought it'd be a little more fun is if we did, instead of doing a meetup, we meet a bunch of you along the route, along our journey in your area as we go through there.
And you're all saying it. Eileen said in Hershey, and
we
Walter said the Flatwoods in Tampa. So that's wonderful.
Yes. So those are the ideas. Instead of having a huddle.
Meetup.
Yeah, Walter.
No, Barbara said yes, meetup. I know.
Yes, meetup. I know, Barbara. Well, we meet up with you here in Florida. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, we're back in Florida, everybody. If you're wondering where the heck we are.
Party in the club. We're in.
So, at any rate, that's why we started doing this. And if you guys have different ideas, we're happy to hear.
Throw them out there, yeah.
So that's kind of what's new in 2023.
Yep.
We're excited about the meeting up with people doing bucket list.
We really are, yeah, because we want to meet all you. We appreciate y'all so much, as you can tell. We really do.
Yeah.
And it makes a our heart. So.
And by the way, some bucket list items are, if you guys have any lines on some of the people we'd love to meet.
New England.
And yeah, we can't wait to get to New England.
And that's what Barbara said. We will definitely, we can't wait.
Can't wait to get up there.
So we'll get
and so all of you that are up there, hey, Kimberly, I know you've been following us forever.
Yeah.
So what is it? New River
Jump a bridge. Hi, can I push him? Does that count?
Yeah.
Off a bridge? I mean, not that we're violent.
For the bungee cord. I'll get off a bridge. You'll cut it. So anyway, that's why we're excited to meet all of you guys to do all that kind of stuff. Now, on to the next. The next thing in our agenda is many of you had many questions about a lot of our videos, and I thought, here's an opportunity to answer some of your questions live.
Yep.
So, and I've got a few questions here that we're going to address from folks, and some of you might already be up here, that you've asked in some of the comments on not only YouTube, but on Facebook or Instagram. And some of you send direct emails.
Right. Barbara said we met in Tampa last year. Yes,
we did meet at the Tampa show.
Fun. We had a good time.
It was an honor to meet both of you in Tampa. So why don't we look at our little thing here? Is anybody asking any questions?
Yeah.
Ask us some questions. Any questions you guys have, let's go ahead and answer them live.
Don't forget, if you're in the West Alabama, we have a big Smoker.
Well, Alabama's kind of the Midwest,
But we
can swing
haven't.
through there.
Yeah, we haven't hit it, so we're gonna.
I know, and we told Grady when we go through Alabama, we'd swing through and hit them. This time, Grady, we apologize. We had to scoot past there so fast.
Hi, Tony. It's my sister.
Oh, hi, Tony.
Hi, sister-in-law. Forever.
Kent wants to meet at Grady's house because he's got. Hey,
everyone's at Grady. We'll get you.
Grady, I tell you what, if you want to host a
Yeah.
meetup, we're happy to come over there. You help us find a place to do the meetup, and you want to do that? Let's do that.
Yeah.
Well, that could be something
That
we
would
do.
be fun.
Have
We
you
got
guys
you.
pick the place and we host it
Yep.
in your neck of the woods?
Yep.
That's another idea. Maybe that's a bucket
Look
list
it.
item.
I'm down for Grady's house. Everyone is. Boy, oh boy. I hope we got room.
Grady, you just opened up a can of worms.
Look it. JoJo can. I like horses now.
Wait a minute. Let's keep it clean here.
We're popping bottles. You want some?
Oh, we got to show that one.
Hi, Anthony. My nephew.
Okay. So, what questions do you guys have? Ask a question, and let's see if we can answer it.
Aside from
having a
and-
meetup at Grady's house. Anthony asks, "Oh, hi, Anthony.
Yeah, I just said that.
Map questing my way to Grady's
Grady's.
house."
We all are very soon. Maybe we'll go that way and then come back up and.
Okay, Grady, I think you just set
He
something
just said,
up here.
he's quiet too. All of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly.
Chirp, chirp, cricket, cricket. Any questions? Any questions?
Well, while you guys are thinking about questions, I'm going to answer some questions that we've got. One of the questions that we've had is on our tire minder systems. Have we really liked that?
No, Stacy.
Hold on, let
I'm
me
sorry.
finish. You keep track of Stacy's question, and I'll finish this.
Okay.
Yes, we love it. In fact, Michael at Tire Minder has been fantastic in working with us. We had a couple little issues, and Michael and I spent an hour or so on the phone talking through what could be causing it. And I think we came up with the conclusion. You guys saw in the video, I think I put a new sensor in there.
Yeah.
That did solve our problem and the location of it. So, yes, Tire Minder has been fantastic. The TDS or whatever the other system is we had in the beginning just didn't work as well. We had some false readings on that one. And
Lots of alarms going off.
yeah, and programming wasn't as easy. At least I didn't find it as easy. So the Tire Minder system has been much better. So we highly recommend it. And I think we've got links on all of our videos for that.
Yeah, y'all, and you've got to get them. If you are driving, you've got to have that system.
They're a
it's
must-have.
imperative. Yeah, you don't ever, God forbid, want to have a blowout or something like that. You can imagine how bad it is in the car.
Oh, yeah. And what was
So-
that couple we met in Phoenix a couple weeks ago?
No, they were actually,
Yeah.
no, it was in the pistachio place.
No. In Phoenix, he was new to RVing and he liked our flag.
Oh, yeah. That was
So he
another
says, so
one.
what's the number one thing we should
Yep.
get regardless of what everybody says? And the first thing off my lips was a tire minder system. You got to have a TPMS system monitoring those tires. So now what did Stacy ask?
Stacy said that we match our outfits on purpose to match each other and the inside of the rig. No. So, I know.
She is
She
a fashion
said-
queen.
I am, however, I'm usually freezing because it keeps it 40 below in here. So regardless of, and I have bad knees. So regardless of what it is outside, I have to like hoodies and sweatpants all the time. That's.
Well, yeah, but you always match.
I do.
Not so much the interior
Or you.
or me.
But I match what I'm wearing.
This is just a coincidence that we matched tonight, our interior.
Yeah. We were trying to you blend. We blend.
And
Stacy.
I clearly never pay attention to what I'm putting on. Okay, what is in the cup?
If I told you, you know, a little bit of that,
She's
a little bit of
drinking a little
that.
her beverages, but mine.
And why you gotta ask? Why you gonna be so nosy?
She's
Walter.
got a little vodka. I've got a little nothing.
He has Diet Coke and rum. Oh, it's water. Oh,
No, it's Diet Coke.
and rum, Bacardi. Barbara, if you're gonna send notes, you better. I want to read them. Stacy, we love you too.
And we have snacks.
Yes. What else?
Okay. I'm
not requesting wine, yes. Kimberly, did you find the Cowboy
Did you find
Ranch?
the Cowboy Ranch?
No.
Okay, you all know about the medical situation going on with JoJo. One of the reasons we had to rush back to Florida so we could get some doctor's appointments, things like that. So some of you, which is Kimberly bringing up, one of Joe's bucket list items was to go on a cattle drive. She wanted to get on a horse and drive cattle across the field.
I really do. This New Yorker really, really, really wants. I love horses, and that's something I just.
We were going to reenact the whole city slicker thing because she's the New Yorker getting on a horse.
Right.
We're going to have, what's the old guy that died on the horse? I forget. Billy Crystal. Whatever. Right. We were going to reenact that whole thing, but it didn't come to fruition, at least this season.
Right, correct. We had to hurry up and get home for, like you said, more testing and
all that stuff. So we had to take a couple things off our list, but it's still on our list. So if any of you out there know of a place we can go through the Midwest or up the East that we can do maybe a little cattle drive, let us know. That'll be a bucket list item.
It most certainly is.
And maybe they can join us.
That would be.
Oh, maybe
work with
Ryan and Lauren. Although she shorts, she doesn't cattle drive.
Right.
Miller's our friends. Millers in Motion.
Yeah.
We never even asked them that. We should.
Yeah.
So all right, what else do we have here?
Let's see. Wine and bike ride, absolutely, Barbara. Of course, wine goes anywhere and everywhere. It's just.
When you guys see her bike on our bike ride, you'll notice the whole front bar is kind of stained in wine, alcohol juices, and other sticky things.
Because my cup doesn't sit up straight.
Because her cup holder is sitting up right there, and she hits bumps all the time, and it splashes out and it drips all down her bike.
So I get sticky in the bike. But yes, absolutely, wine will be part of all of our rides.
Yes.
And then some.
Well, it's going to be a morning ride, so it's probably going to be mimosas.
Mimosa. That's okay. All right.
Okay.
Maximum, what is the maximum we like to travel a day? That's a great question.
Yes, it is.
Walter.
The most of the time, I stick to right around 400 miles. I like to do a little less, but it's between 350 and 450 miles. 400 is the number I usually stay at.
Yep.
So, and that seems to be all you really want to do as well, because your legs.
I have enough about me. I have restless legs, so I'm a restless person.
Okay, what else we have?
Barbara, I love you too. Still wine. I'll have wine. Always wine.
Okay, let me go to another question that
I would love to do a cattle ranch. Yay.
A cattle drive? Somebody else wants to do a cattle drive?
Living for life. I'll go with you, Joe. I would love to do a cattle ranch. Man, I so badly.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's Lost Valley.
So
it's all inclusive.
Let's look at the survey
look at
that we had up there real quick before we jump on the next.
53%. All inclusive in Colorado, though.
So we're almost 50% on the QR code, like it or hate it.
Wow.
So 50-50, I guess we keep it. Sorry for those of you that hate it. I'm going to keep the poll going. If you guys want to, it's been going 23 minutes.
And Joe, you ain't going to say hi, really? Who's BTA? Who is it? Hi, I'm Aunt Joe.
BTA Entertainment.
Is that Mel? Tell me who you are. Grady. Muscadine is my favorite wine. Please make sure
you hit the
like button.
Okay, hit the like button.
Hit the like.
I don't know who that is.
But tell us. Anthony! Hey, buddy. My nephew. I love you guys. I miss him. I'm going to see you next year because we're going up the East Coast. Yippee!
Yes, we are going to see you.
Okay. Not nephew.
I don't know who this is.
Okay.
Anyway.
Check for dude ranches. I grew up on dude ranches. Sorry.
You did not.
I did. Every year we'd go to a dude ranch. But we didn't do cattle rides, but we New York, upstate. Yeah.
Okay.
Shut Mickey, call me.
They're different dudes. All right. One of the other questions is how often do things break down on the rig when we travel? So, do we have a breakdown every time?
No, not really.
This last trip, we deadheaded everybody from Phoenix, Arizona, back to Orlando. And yeah, we took a few days to do that, but we did do a little sidestep too.
We did.
But we didn't have anything break this trip, did we?
I'm trying to think. I could have sworn I remember you going out and going, oh no, what was?
The slide.
Oh,
when it wasn't
just
level.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Slide got stuck. Again for the third time.
Right. We typically don't have something break all the time. It happens from time to time. It's just part of the course. Although I think we've repaired and battened down pretty much everything in this rig.
Yeah, we get
we're pretty
close.
good now.
Yeah.
So this rig is pretty sound now. We really don't have any issues with it anymore.
Yep.
So hope that answers it. Any other questions? How long do you drive trailer versus? Oh, we've answered that. About 400 miles.
But without
a camper.
That's a trick question because it's been a while since we've taken a long trip, hasn't it? Without the RV.
I mean, when I used to live up in Wisconsin and winter down in Florida, I mean, I would drive straight through, which is.
But we were young.
20 hours, but.
10 hours probably, I think, would be a max for me.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even know if I could drive that long anymore with my legs, but.
Could we go longer with the trailer attached? Yes, of course we could go longer, but as you all know, it's just, I don't like to drive or I don't like to pull the trailer at night. And the reason is, and I know I could rig lights up by the wheels when I turn the turn signal on, but the back wheels are, I forget how many, is it 28 feet by 20? Yeah, I think it's 28 feet behind the rear bumper of the truck. So when you turn in a corner, even though I take it wide at night, you just don't know if you're going to hit a curb or hit something.
Right.
Because you can't see it. So I don't like to drive the rig at night at all. So once it starts to get dark, no matter where we are, we pull over.
Yes, we are noticing the cost of food. It's crazy, without a doubt. I mean,
we're going to talk about that here actually in a little bit.
Yeah. And how far do we venture? Do we explore from the RV? We go out a lot of times. You should say, I'm a gatherer.
Yeah. Well, even when we're parked somewhere and we're going to go explore an area, we'll go a couple hours. We'll drive a couple hours away and go explore, make it a full day.
Yeah, or hike a lot.
Yeah.
Depending on where we are, if we can get out. And we're not afraid. No,
we're not.
Yeah.
So I'm going to finish answering one more question about boondocking. We were asked about, we just recently started boondocking now that we have Battleborn on board. And we're able to really
Thanks, Brandon.
Stay out there.
Walter.
The price of diesel. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah. We're going to talk about that in a moment. But anyway, with the boondocking, we've been doing quite a bit more of that.
Yep.
And that has allowed us to get a little closer to some of these areas that we want to go explore. They're kind of off the beaten path.
Love you, Anthony. Sorry.
And I can say, and keep me honest here, with our Battleborn batteries, unless we're running the AC, they pretty much run the entire rig all day without having to kick on the generator.
Yep.
And we charge up enough throughout the day to keep the batteries fairly charged. I think we went 4 days without ever firing up the generator just by the sun recharging the batteries on a daily basis. Yep. Is that about right?
Yeah, it is. And we love it. We're blessed and we love it. Yeah.
It's been fantastic. And people say, why can't I justify the Battleborn cost or the cost of lithium, period? And if you watch the video that I put together, it said, prove me wrong. They do pay for themselves when you find that you can go, boondocking in an area instead of having to pay for an RV park. And the regular gas that we put in the rig to run our generator, we have 30 gallons on board. That lasts a long time.
Yeah.
Because we don't run the generator long.
We don't.
And when the air conditioning needs to be on, we'll turn on one or two of them, cool the rig down, and then it just cycles off. And the generator kicks in for half hour or something like that. And that's all we need.
Yeah.
So it's been fantastic.
It really has. And you'd be surprised. And I don't know. I'm curious if we're unique as to where, like, I literally look around and go, can you stop there? You know, I see a beautiful mountain or something gorgeous. And I look immediately on the site and see if there's a place that we can stop and boondock, because it's magical, isn't it? We found a place. Where were we just recently? The last one.
In New Mexico.
In New Mexico. On top of a mountain, literally, right? Of a hill.
And you guys are going to see that video here in the next week or so.
It is. I mean, it's lovely. And then I go out and gather wood the fire.
Yeah, which we didn't get enough filming of that, but that was hilarious.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's pretty much it. Now we're going to move into another topic here.
You use a soft start.
Yes.
Yes.
All three of the ACs have the soft start. In fact, those are a must-have. You got to have a soft start on your ACs when you're doing this.
And Elizabeth said, do we have to be on the live to win the bikes?
You do not.
Nope.
You're going to get an email if you're the winner.
But don't go anywhere.
But don't go anywhere, Elizabeth. Why are you leaving us?
We're watching you.
So, all right. The next section or topic on our agenda is product reviews.
Yep.
And we're bringing this up because, as you know, we do product reviews from time to time. But our channel is getting to the point where we're starting to get 3 to 5, I would say, requests a week to review products.
At least, yeah.
And we don't want to just review products just for the sake of it, although that's a source of income for us. But we want to review products that are meaningful to you guys. Mm-hmm. With that said, though, we are going to start to review some products that we believe is either going to be beneficial to you guys in the RV industry or people from the e-bike world, because we do a lot of e-bike stuff.
Go ahead.
Or, like food supplements or food or
just what we believe in life. Better
life, health.
Yeah, not just, a lot of people say that's not RV related. They don't want to hear it. But
yeah, but it might improve your life. And we're going to talk about that on how it improves our life. Now, this is not going to be every product out there.
Right.
These are going to be products that we believe that are going to benefit our lives and potentially benefit you guys. Mm-hmm. And yes, we make money off of it. That's how we supplement our income a little bit.
A little bit.
It's just a small bit, actually.
It is, right.
But
we're also pretty choosy.
We're very choosy. And one thing that's not going to change is we're going to do honest reviews. So we may get some products, we'll do a review, and we'll find it sucks. And we'll tell you guys it sucks.
And a lot of times, when we get offers or, to do a review, we have to come back and say, we're going to be honest about it, whether we like it or not. And they will pull it from us because they don't want an honest review. But it is what it is. I mean,
there are some channels out there that will do just a product review for the sake of the fact, you can make a couple $1,000 or you get something done for that. We won't do that. We're going to do honest, true reviews of the product. And if we like them, we're going to tell you. If we don't like them, we're going to tell you that too.
69 makeup. Full life with emotions. Find love.
That's people just trying to sell stuff on this.
It's okay.
So when you're full time, everything is worthwhile. Exactly.
Amen.
That's
You're
right,
Barbara. It is. You're right. Because it's our life. It all counts. It all makes sense.
Right.
It's all important.
And as Walter said, yes, we need to earn more money to buy wine.
And shoes.
But the other reason we need to earn more money is to pay for all of this fuel that we're burning through. Thank you, Brandon.
Right.
And I'm not going to get political here, which I have in a couple of videos, which I've been scolded for by a few of you viewers. We've lost some viewers because they didn't like us getting political. So I'm not going to do that here. Mm-hmm. However, I'm going to encourage all of you to get out on November 8th and vote. Get out and vote.
Vote.
If you have people that you know that aren't going to get there or can't get there, their car broke down, go pick
them up. Right. Get on your local chapter, something, Facebook, and say, who needs a ride? Right. We will take you folks. We'll go to this nursing home. We'll go here. We'll go to that apartment complex. Pick them up.
Right.
Do everybody a service and get out and vote.
We are this close to taking this country back and putting common sense back into Washington and getting rid of the ideology of people who want to control us.
Right.
So we encourage you to vote. get this red wave flowing across the country.
Don't hang up on us right now.
Yeah. Hope we don't lose you. We hope we gain more this way.
Yeah.
And get the cost of fuel back down. And one of the things that Joe and I heard in our drive back, which scared the hell out of us.
Scared us. And this is a true fact.
This is true. Look it up. Keep me honest. But we heard that Biden, he not only tapped into our reserves for fuel, gasoline, but he tapped into our reserves without letting a lot of people know on our diesel and gave it to China and other European countries.
So not just fuel, but the diesel. We have how much left?
And here's the scary part, guys.
This is true.
We only have 28 days.
That was a week ago.
Of reserves in diesel to drive America.
True.
Less than a month of reserves to drive America.
So think about what this means.
That's scary.
All of our products have to be
shipped
from one end of the country to the other, up, down, sideways, cross. It's all diesel. So guess what happens? This is why everything is going up. Another reason why, but we need to make a difference.
We do. And that's kind of all we're going to say on that. And the fact that eggs and cheese and milk has gone up like ridiculously prices.
Right. Yeah.
And that's guys, basic economics. If your fuel prices are this high, that's got to get passed down to the people that are getting the products and supplies and distributing products and supplies. And that's why it's going up so high.
Answer this question.
What's that?
I noticed you attended a Switch It Up huddle. Do you have a recommendation on the best way to share your information? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the last conversation. You have a best way to share your information with fellow RVers during gatherings? Please and thank you.
During gatherings. Well, when we're at these huddles or meetups, and Todd and Sheila, by the way, hats off to them. We've been to a lot of them. They do it better than anybody in the country.
Yeah, man.
At least what we've seen in the YouTube world. They do it best.
They're pros.
Hats off to Sheila. She does a fantastic job in organizing that. And Megan, who helps her quite a bit.
Todd shows up. Just kidding.
As you all know, Todd makes it very entertaining.
Right.
So they are, and I teased about this. I call them the king and queen of the huddles or the meetups, because they truly are the best that we've experienced out there.
Yep.
How do you the best way to share information? They have the get-togethers, and you're doing all their activities and stuff like that. And we just kind of try to meet as many people as we can at these and share this information. And if we don't we encourage you to ask questions in YouTube or in Facebook or things like that.
I think we're also going to start more lives. We haven't done many this year.
We can.
You know, my medical issues have really taken its toll on us in many ways this year. A lot of time and resources. So hopefully, God willing, we'll be able to do more lives and answer a lot of questions and share stuff, and hopefully meet with you as well during our route, and do some meetups and stuff like that.
And I'm going to put another poll out there. I closed the other one.
We are headed to Georgia for another huddle. We were in your neighborhood in Texas. Oh.
Oops.
Hold on. Oh, no, fix that. Would you like the N out of, or you will. Okay. Robert's got your nails. He's having trouble typing. I'm going to clip them.
All right, here's the next one.
Yeah.
Would you like us to do more live events?
Yeah.
Because we can do them.
We don't want to do them
if you guys don't like them.
Yeah,
That's just like the meetups and the huddles. If you guys would like us to do more of those, okay, maybe we'll do it. It sounds like Grady wants to host one.
That's what I'm thinking.
So maybe we'll do it.
I'm thinking a few people are thinking that.
We'll have a bucket list buddy host one for us.
Yeah, or at least do the smokehouse for us. Walter, yes, you guys are a hoot. Thank you.
All right, so yes, you guys are going to the Georgia huddle. Enjoy. We wanted to go to that, but then it would take us away from Florida and get back here in time to vote. So that's why we're not going to that.
Right, and some other things. Right?
Yeah, as well as another doctor's one.
Right.
So that's why we're here and we're not able to make that one.
We wanted to go and see everybody.
Yeah, we did. We told Todd and Sheila, can't make that one. However, we might be joining them in the Florida one coming up.
Yeah, maybe. Yep.
Maybe. We haven't decided that yet because of other scheduled events.
Right.
So, okay, next on this. So we already talked about the get everybody out there to vote. Oh, and one thing about voting. And
if you're not going to vote Republican,
yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, if you're not going to vote red Republican, don't go vote.
We're not allowed to say that. Don't hang up on us. It was a joke. We already lost 3.
I want to bring up something else because there's something going around in some states. It's called the S2 proposal, or proposition. And this is basically a proposition. I want you guys to look for it. I don't know what state you're in, but it's a proposition that they're sneaking in there, rewording it in funny ways to allow people to go vote without a voter ID or any ID for that matter. I encourage you to shut that down because if you think about it, what it does is open the door for people to possibly go in and do a mail-in vote and then show up at the precinct and do a vote without an ID.
Right.
And,
so make sure you read.
put their name in for somebody that maybe didn't go vote or they knew weren't going to go vote. And they voted another way. So I strongly believe you should have voter ID. You should identify the person before they can vote. In addition to that, if you do something like that or allow something like that, you could have the millions of illegal immigrants, not they all would, could show up potentially at a precinct and vote. And you've got to be an American to vote. I strongly believe in that. So if you see this S2 show up on proposal or proposition show up on your ballot, read it carefully. Yep. My suggestion is you vote no on it.
Right.
And but pay attention to that stuff.
Yep. And thank you for everybody who hadn't seen us. We've only done 1 or 2 lives.
Yeah.
And they were quite a while ago. So we're glad you're here now. And we love the interaction as well. You know, it's really important to us. And you get to see really who we are if you didn't get a taste of it in the videos.
Yeah, we're pretty much like you heard in the videos. In fact, when we go to live or people meet us out, they're like, oh my God, you guys are just like the video.
Yeah.
That's who we are.
And
crazy idiots.
Say what you feel. Vicky, you're exactly correct. And Eileen, you're right. You need ID for everything. You're right. And common sense. But
that's right.
You know who?
You should have it for voting.
We don't have common sense leading the country, so that's why.
We have people on the other side that on the donkey side that they want to change the voting rules and make it everybody in the world can come in the American vote, which obviously we don't want.
Right.
Okay.
Walter, thank you.
JoJo Strong. That's right.
That's right.
Which, by the way, we haven't really pushed it, but if you go to our website and you can see our merch, you see there's some T-shirts out there that you can buy and coffee mugs that say JoJo Strong.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, it's because I was and still am really.
Yeah, cancer. We're going through all of this.
Yeah.
Still going through this, and when we have updates, we'll let you know everything.
Yep.
All right. So now our agenda. I promise I try to keep this under an hour, so we got 14 minutes, but we got to get fast on this. So the next one is the big time.
Dun, 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 dun.
Drum roll. We are going to be giving away these 2 Aventon Sinch bikes. You guys have been participating in this contest.
And we love you for it. We really do.
I don't know if Tina's on here, but Tina, one of our followers and her bucket list buddies, good friends.
Yep.
Tina and Darren. We had dinner with them, and they said, well, we thought you were going to give it away the next day.
The next day.
She says, every time I see a video, it's like, oh, what, this contest still going on?
She's like, when are you doing this? I'm like, I'm not telling you.
So today is the day.
That's right.
And I just realized something.
What?
We were going to have costumes or masks on for Halloween.
Yeah, I was watching the Giant game.
We got busy.
Sorry.
I got so much on my plate.
He does.
So, at any rate, drum roll. We're going to talk about the giveaway.
Yes.
You guys do your own drum roll.
My half a tongue doesn't work.
Okay, so I just want to share with you guys, there were 18 videos that had clues in them. Of those 18 videos, we had 13,736 entries.
Entries.
Quite a few entries.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
So now, the correct entries, because not all of them are correct, so they got kicked out. So the correct entries were 10,027, which is about 73% of the entries were correct.
Yep.
The rest were incorrect, so they got kicked out of the system automatically.
Yep.
And just to explain that a little bit, if you guys noticed, you filled out a form. That form went into one of my documents, and we had some algorithms in there that would immediately check what is the episode number, what was the answer,
right,
and hopefully you spelled the answer correctly.
Right.
And it would kick it out if it was incorrect. I shouldn't say kick it out. Put it in another list if it's incorrect, and keep the correct answer in the main list. And then what it also did is it made sure that if there was anything that was close or maybe had an extra dash or a comma, because some people put in there, for example, if the clue in there was the word get, they put G-E-T- or something. It went through there and it looked at those spaces or dashes and things like that and automatically said, yeah, that's correct. It's got these extra things. Right. And then I would go in there and I'd manually go in there and make those corrections so it would stay in there clean and correct. So then the next step was, which I don't want to bore you all the details, as I mentioned, we had 10,027 correct entries. Of those entries of people doing the 18 ballots, we had basically 630 individual people participate in the game.
Hey, that's a lot.
That's quite a bit.
Yep.
And then we had members. And don't forget, members got double entries.
Oh, that's right.
So that was an additional 504. Mm-hmm. And then the people that, this is the part that shocked me.
Right.
The people that completed the correct entry, the phrase, the entire phrase of what all the words were, which I should have cut and pasted it here.
Yeah.
Why didn't I do that? Let me pull it up.
But tell them.
Anyway, we had 46 people get that correct. We had 113 people enter into that, but only 46 of you got it correct. Some of them you missed words, some of them you didn't have it, or you had additional words, and
but you still got entered.
Well, no, not all of them. If they missed words, they didn't. If they had all the words, but there was some extra characters, things like that,
right,
I manually went in there and corrected them for you. Some of you, a couple of you had some misspelled words. So I'm thinking you typed it real fast and didn't check your spelling.
Your nails.
Yeah, it did my typing. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Because then I go back and I look at that episode and say, well, they got it right in the episode. They just typed it wrong here. So anyway, you had 46 correct entries, which is an additional 620 entries based off of the folks that got it correct that were non-members and the members. So we had a total of 11,151 entries.
11,000.
That was a lot of entries.
But now, guess who's going to pick the winner?
JoJo's going to pick the winner.
I'm going to pick the winner. I'm just going to hit my board.
So I'm going to tell you how we're doing it. So if any of you are experienced in Excel, we've got all of these entries in one Excel spreadsheet. And these are all the correct entries, by the way.
So several of you have multiple.
Right. So if you have, so what I've done now is I've cleaned all this up. So if you know Excel, you can actually randomly pick throughout a list. So you do index, and then the parentheses, you do the range of the cells and things like all that. I won't bore you with all the details. If you guys know Excel, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I can tell you the system automatically goes to the 11,000 names and stuff there, and we're going to randomly pick the winner. Now, those of you that entered every single episode and did the phrase, you got all those extra entries in there.
Yep.
So I'm going to put it right in here when you're ready.
Ready?
Hit the enter,
5,
and it's going to find somebody.
4, 3, 2, 1. Enter.
And it is
Cassiana at fairpoint.net.
So let me find
Cassiana.
that name or that email and map it to a name.
Cassiana won bikes.
Cassiana, if you're here,
let us know, please.
You're the winner. So let's put her right
awesome. We love having all of you here with us. We really do. I keep reading everything, believe me.
So it's Cassiana. How do you say
At
that?
Where? Cassiana, let me see.
Let me blow it
Paradise,
up.
I
Paradise.
think.
Cassiana Paradise. You are the winner.
Yeah, I believe so.
You are the winner of the 2 Cinch bikes.
Yeah, that's right. Everyone's saying congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yay. And thank you all so much for playing. We love you.
So let me tell you how this is going to work. We're going to reach out to her, let her know she won. If you're here, I haven't seen her.
No, I haven't
say
either
anything
yet.
here. But we're going to reach out to her and let her know she's the winner.
Cassiana.
And then we're going to reach out to Aventon and give them the address and everything of Cassiana, and they're going to ship the 2 Cinch bikes to her.
Directly, yep.
And she will have them. Hopefully she can join us in Tampa for the bike ride.
I hope so, too.
I don't know where she's located.
Yeah. Oh! Louis, I don't know.
Nice try, Louis. Nice try. So let me tell you a little bit more about Aventon. So during this contest, we've had a few people go ahead and buy these Aventon Sinch bikes. And we've heard from many of you that you love them. And for those of you that are still interested in getting a bike or holding off to see if you won these, let me know. Just go ahead and email us directly at mybucketlistday@gmail.com. And we have a special discount code that gets you an additional $100 off each bike you might want to get.
Kent, I identify as,
I don't think that's how you use the pronouns, Kent.
But this is why we do this. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yes. So anyway, just let us know, and we're happy to get you a discount code to give you additional money off. In fact, they're running a special. Oh, I think that ended yesterday.
It may have.
The $250 off, then plus our coupon would have got you additional money off.
Yep.
But we will get you the best price possible on this event bikes.
Yeah, they really, I have to tell you, we love the bikes and they love us sharing it with you. They've been so good to us, so we can pass it all on to you.
Yes, they've been great. They've been a fantastic partner. We love working with them.
Yeah.
And they're fantastic bikes. To date, we have not found a better bike out there.
Nope.
And I will tell you, we get lots of requests. I don't know why. To review their e-bikes. Companies send us e-bikes to review them. And as Joanne has said, we will only do it if we think it's a quality bike. And we're going to be honest.
Yeah. Yep. You saw us on the little circus bike.
That was hilarious.
Oh, gosh.
Bike.
Yeah, that was funny.
Okay, well, that's about it. Congratulations, Cassiana. You are the proud owner of 2 Cinch bikes.
That's right.
So hopefully that worked out well. And what do we get? 100%?
We have 100% for more lives.
Oh, more lives. Well, see, I was talking to Todd about this. Todd, they do one once a month.
I think we're going to do the same thing, to be honest with you.
Everybody's 100%.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everybody
it wasn't that many, but
yeah,
that's okay. Yeah.
86% of you voted.
If you will show up, we'll be here.
Yeah, we'll do more lives.
Yeah.
So do you have anything else to add?
No. Everyone enjoyed the show, and thank you, and God bless all of you too. And we really are humbled again. I say it all the time. We're humbled by all of your following and support.
And all your comments.
Oh wait, didn't you want to talk about going down to 1? Did you want to say that? 1 video.
We're talking about. Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah, you said you wanted to do it.
Thinking about maybe reducing down to 1 video a week instead of the 2.
Yeah.
Not sure if we're going to do that. If you guys like the 2 videos a week, or if you'd like 1 video a week, we might put that up in another poll.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. Jeff works long hours on these, and it's hard to, it doesn't.
Because we got other jobs we got to do.
Yeah. So.
And shame on me, I wasn't watching this to see any. Did anybody do a super sticker that we didn't shout out and say hello?
I don't know what they look like. Where are they?
They pop up here.
Oh, okay. Nope. I don't know if anyone did anything.
No super stickers?
Nope.
Well, if you didn't, we didn't say your name, we apologize for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Grady. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Ken, you know what, Barbara? Everybody, we appreciate you.
Grady, I'm muted on the phone.
Who was
Call
the
who
winner?
is the winner.
He was on a phone call.
Oh.
It was Cassiana.
Cassiana won.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Candace, we love our Aventons. Yay! And Tony wants one now. Yay! Good.
Hey,
It was Candace. Hi. Good.
Well, Tony knows where to get one.
That's right.
In fact, we're going to see you in a couple weeks, Tony and Candace.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. All right, guys. We're not going to keep you much longer. It's an hour, just about now, 2 more minutes. Thank you all for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Have a great Halloween. Be safe.
That's right. And sounds like we might be doing more lives.
I think so as well. Yep, Mary. Yep.
Okay, guys.
Thank
you so much.
I'll have a blessed week. Happy Halloween. Go out and vote.
Yes. Get your butts out there and vote. Let's put a sea of red across this country. Thank you, guys. Bye.
See ya.
End stream.